In the top right, a killer of Zerg. One of the smartest Zergs out there. The creator of almost every strategy. Solar. And his opponent, Mr. USA. It's Astrea. All right. We are ready to go. Before this really picks up, I do want to mention for you guys to check out the command Pink Drip and check out the Matcherino page. You can do things like type in the code Pink Drip to create more prize pool for the players. And a big thanks to GFUEL for putting this on. They put a bunch of money into it. I had this all arranged through Matcherino, and this is a great initiative. I love tournaments like this, being able to cast for you guys. Having a great time, so thank you to GFUEL for that. We don't even have a Zerg emo. No one understood my Two-Face reference, Venomous. That's the problem. People didn't understand that Zergs are two-faced and have macro plays and cheese plays. They just didn't get it. Their IQs were not high enough. The guys in the chat. I guess I should have known all along. So I had Two-Face as the emote for Zerg, and I have Einstein as Terran, and Protoss as an ape. Yeah, no one got it. I left it there for like months, and people just were like, what does this even mean? Can't believe you guys couldn't understand that. Anyways. All right, Astrea, again, a very stylistic Protoss. He has a lot of very cool strategies that he likes here. He's gone for the Scoutless expansion, so very highly optimized opener, where it just dies to 12 pool. Of course, a 12 pool didn't happen, so he's got to be feeling good about that. I don't think you expect that out of Solar too much anyways. I think Astrea is a very cognitive player, so probably had that analyzed already, that he thought that that would be safe here. As far as Solar, I mean, everything looks pretty normal for him so far. I just saw the Twilight go down. All right, let's see what this Twilight is all about. Like, are we going to see a Robo go down? Is it just going to be Twilight? It's almost never just Twilight. That would be wild. Yeah, there goes the Robo. Third base for Solar going up. Removing the plate at the bottom there. You do want to take that out if you have time. Second gate going up. Now, let's see if it's going to be Dark Shrine coming down. Is it? We don't see it as of yet. Glaives. Okay. How many gates with the Glaives? Because we saw Max Packs go ahead and do a Glaives build, but it was like 6 or 7 gates. So it was kind of a little bit all in. Well, not all in, but like highly aggressive, right? Lots of pressure. You have to get some damage done. Here it's like it could be 3 gate Glaives. That's a real build. It's a solid build. Like it's a little bit more harassy, and leaves you more room for a more solid transition. All right, Dark Shrine does come up behind it. Interesting. I like it, though. Solar here. Getting his Roach Warren. Spine at his 3rd. Seemed to like that against Max Packs as well. Dr. Noob, thanks for the sub. Alright, here comes the pressure. Oh my god. He has a probe. Now, like, I'm wondering what we're going to see with the probe. There's a few things we can see. He can try to pop a pylon in. He can also do things like make shield batteries underneath this. This is kind of wild, guys. Yep. So basically the reason that you do that, you make the shield batteries underneath it, is because they can start before the pylon finishes. Now this is kind of insane. This is not something I expect to see. The 2 queens put a lot of damage out and gonna cancel one, but the other one I think he should be able to finish. Well, maybe not. This is a weird strat that we're seeing, guys. It's not the first time I've seen shield batteries made under the prism, but it's the first time I've seen it with adepts. Yeah, that was different. All right, DT being warped in. We have spores. There was actually 0 spores, guys. So if something had gone a bit better for him, he might have gotten a lot of damage. Let's see how much he can actually get, though. All right. Few drones, but not sure if this is going to be really worthwhile. All right, picks up that one. This one runs out. Okay. Like, what do you get? Like 3 drones? The shield batteries didn't work. He lost a probe there. Cancel the shield batteries. This pylon will end up dying. He's taking a 3rd base behind it. And going into that immortal. Forge coming up. So it looks like Astrea just getting into a more normal game from this. Notice that he doesn't have like 60 supply in adepts. So that's pretty good. It's kind of what I was talking about. It leaves a bit more room for a transition of some sort. You don't have like this giant amount of supply of adepts that have to get something done. Those can be a little bit more supporting here. All right, so it looks like the roaches from the high ground going to take up that pylon. He does have a couple DTs in here. We'll see what type of damage he can actually find. I don't think it's going to be very much at all. Tries to fly past that spore. Can't quite do it. Yeah, shield battery come up. Just some more gates and adding in those sentries as well as Archon Immortal. Everything looks pretty normal as far as the transition goes. It looks like a clean game from both sides pretty much. Like maybe the early pressure from Astrea didn't go quite as well as he would like, which does make me a bit scared for him, right? Because Solar is going to be able to kind of do what he wants from there. And he is making a Baneling Nest now. So +1, Roach Speed, Baneling Nest. He's got a very solid amount of drones as well. Oh, I wonder if we're going to get a good timing here out of Astrea. Because it doesn't feel like Solar really ran away with the slight advantage that he had. Alright, not too bad. He's going to have +1 relatively soon and Blink relatively soon. Has that full health Prism. Archon, 4 sentries, decent amount of force fields, 3 immortals. Not too bad. Alright, gonna pick off a few. Does have that observer there, which is kind of nice. Clear some of that creep as well. 2 observers, in fact. And the second Robo coming up. Might be seeing Disruptor behind this. I think that would be fantastic once again. Something, something, Alpha Star, something, something. More mortals being made. Good map presence overall. I think the roaming has been pretty strong from Astrea so far. Just the way that he's walking back and forth, like kind of zoning everything back, keeping Solar a little bit more on the defensive, maybe clearing just a little tiny bit of creep. And behind this, getting a 4th. Oh, he's actually going Colossi, forgive me. I thought we were going to see Disruptors, because that goes pretty well against this type of comp with this type. But I guess since Banelings are coming, well, I don't think Banelings are bad against Colossus either. But anyways, good force fields go down right there. Oh my god, some of the Banelings getting some decent hits right there for sure. Looks like this 4th base going to be canceled. Does cancel it and starts to pull back. Gonna lose some of these Immortals for sure. The front 2 look dead. Oh my god, a great surround there. Gets the front 3. This other one looks like it's gonna end up falling as well. Can't quite get into range of those shield batteries. Blinking back, does get the Colossi out. Great Vials go down on the overcharged battery. And Solar looks like he might just kill him. Oh my god, Solar looking pretty damn strong against these non-Korean players. Oh, that's rough for Astrea. Now, I don't like this position for Astrea one bit, honestly. It looks very good for Solar here. I mean, Astrea's still getting, like, some upgrades. He didn't lose, like, a bunch of important tech or anything like that. Oh, saves that Colossus somehow as well. And, like, he'll end up holding this overall. But the 4th base being really late and the reset on his tech really hurt, right? He lost his Archon. He lost, like, 4 or 5 Immortals. He lost all of his Sentries. So he just doesn't have a very solid composition now. His play might be just Stalker, Colossus, and go. I think that would be a reasonable idea here, but I don't think it's going to quite work. Like, if you we already have Baneling Speed, right? Yeah. So, like, Ling, Bane, Roach, Ravager, I think can end up killing the army. Let's see about that. Astrea poking in right now with that Stalker Colossus. Yeah, see, this is so tough. You come in with the flanks. The Baneling's doing all right so far. Down go the Colossi, or one of them at least. Astrea having a hard time here. This Colossi just not putting out enough damage. This is why you really want to have those Immortals and have those Archons and have those Sentries in there. If he has his entire ball with those Colossus, then suddenly it's like the most fearsome thing you ever saw. But Solar did such a great job with his attack, hitting in such a wide arc down here, forcing the cancel as well as killing all the high-tech units, but then remassing on this set of units before really switching tech to hold the counter push, that follow-up from Astrea. When you put that all together, I think this is a beautifully played game from Solar. All right, so blinking back right now. Solar trying to break through here. Yeah, he's going to get the Nexus, which is, again, so painful. Like, he can't quite kill Astrea, but that's not good enough as a Protoss player, right? Either you got to hit that critical mass of these base units like Stalkers to kill your opponent, or you got to build up the quality of your army over the game. And the thing is, his quality keeps getting reset. Now, he's going into Disruptors. That feels to me like probably the last chance that he has here is getting some really good Disruptor shots. Maybe the Prism can do something as well. Let's see. 4 Adepts with Glaives going across the map. Going to drop these off at this 5th base location. Can force the drones back, but that's not that much damage. See, I mean, those were the first, like, 5 drones killed this game. He sees Vipers popping out, which is really scary. Ooh, insanely good Biles landing there on that Stalker clump. Okay. Let's take a look at the upgrades. Okay, so he's just got +2 against +1 melee, +1 ranged. Very aggressive from Solar. All right, blink forward. Oh, I think he just killed a Viper. Very nice. All right, Disruptor coming out. Oh, the sickest! Oh, sick Disruptor hit. And he does end up killing off this hatchery. Oh my god. Oh, just a beautiful pull right there upon the Disruptor. That could have been the most amazing Disruptor hit ever. Now, this blink up into the main base is actually doing surprisingly well. Just some Roach Ravager left over here. Micro's out of those Biles. More Biles coming down. He can't quite dodge those all the way. A blink forward here. Very aggressive plays from Astrea. He knows that he's got a little bit of an edge during this fight, trying to finish Solar off. Oh my god, blinks out. And that, unfortunately, could end up being the beginning of the end for Astrea. He is just about out of mining at this point. He doesn't have anything going on other than Stalker Warpins. And are the Stalker Warpins at the critical mass? That's the one question left to see here. And we're going to figure that out really quickly. He's pushing forward right now. We see some great micro blink forward, aggressively taking down all of the high tier units here. Blinding Cloud goes down, forcing those Stalkers back. Still has his Prism. We don't see that Warping round, though. That's so important. He's at 1/3 the army supply of Solar. Of course, Stalker's worth a bit more than Roaches, but ends up killing off the Prism. 5 DTs did make it out, or 6 even. Yeah, they're adding something to it. Do you make Archons? Do you keep going? There's no additional Nexus. There's no additional upgrades. I think Astrea is just about done here, guys. Solar looking pretty darn big right now. Let's see if we missed anything. No. It's about what you expect. Roach Ravager coming across the map. We do have a couple disruptors out, an observer coming, not that many stalkers. The army is just so small. You need the best disruptor hits in the history of Earth. Yeah. Double yoink and GG. That's game number 1. Solar wins that first map.